Hello, my beautiful spiritual family. Welcome back, or welcome if you haven't been here before. I am KK, the Intuitive Gemini Empress. I'm sorry I'm a week late. I actually had a death in my family, so yeah. Anyway, so needless to say, holidays have been very emotional, and I'm just glad that I'm able to get back to you guys. I'm definitely guided to deliver the messages to you guys, and I don't want to fall behind with it, okay? So please excuse the delay. From this point forward, it should pretty much be every 2 weeks, God willing. But, you know, if it's a delay, I'll get to you guys as soon as humanly possible. I love you guys so much, and I know you guys look forward to hearing your messages. This is going to be another pick a card reading. So I try to make it so that these pick a cards are every 2 weeks, right? But I need for you guys to understand time is fluid in tarot, right? So I did a particular person's reading for the month of, it was a personal reading for the month of December. But literally, some of the things that were happening in like their second row was just happening yesterday. So, and they ended up calling me about it. So just keep in mind that, you know, sometimes the messages are coming through and we may be trying to look at a set time frame, but it doesn't necessarily go that way. Okay. So time is fluid. So it could be happening right now. It could have been something that previously happened, like, you know, recently in the last couple of weeks. And it could be something that's going to happen soon. Okay. I can't necessarily tell you 2 weeks. I like to try to make it a set time frame. But again, these readings are timeless and time is fluid in tarot. When you hear this message, you're supposed to hear the message. Okay. And these are the messages that are meant for you. All right. Okay. So this is pile 1. So I did it again the way I did it last time, and I pre-shuffled the cards. You know, I always pray prior to doing readings, and I you know, got the cards out of the decks, each deck. So I have some oracle cards here as well as some tarot. Okay, so I was actually guided with these particular crystals. Okay, so this is actually one of my favorite crystals. I hold it quite often when I'm doing readings. This is the opalite. But this particular pile, I was guided to put this opalite onto this pile. So of course I'm not going to be holding it today. I'm going to hold my clear quartz. So, and I'm using the Modern Witches Tarot for this one. Now for the second pile, I have orange calcite. Okay. Again, I was guided to use the orange calcite for this particular pile. On this pile, I am using the gilded Tarot Royale. I'm going to get these names together at some point, guys. Next is pile 3. This is green calcite. And with the green calcite, I am using the Santa Morte tarot deck. And then for the fourth pile, I am using Iolite. And for this one, I am using the AE Weight tarot deck. Okay. So take your time. Hopefully you have a good look at them. Please pause the video, meditate, ask for guidance. But no matter what, if you are guided to a set pile, try not to override it, you know. So follow your first mind, follow that gut feeling that tells you 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Or if it's something telling you go with the white crystal, or if it's something telling you to go with the orange crystal, or something telling you to go with the green crystal or the blue grayish crystal. Okay. So whether you're guided towards a certain crystal, a certain tarot deck, or a certain number, you follow your gut to choose your power. Take your time. There is no rush. Pause the video if you need more time. Okay, guys, let's get into it. Welcome, Power One. I meant to tell you guys Happy New Year. I'm so sorry. Happy New Year. Definitely happy that we are out of 2020. Okay, and I couldn't be more happy that I am doing these readings for you guys right at the beginning of the new year. But remember, these readings are timeless. So whenever you're guided here, this is when you're supposed to hear this message. Okay. All right. This is for those who selected the opal light. Very pretty, right? Very pretty. As I said, one of my favorites. I love this crystal. I'll put it back here so you guys can still kind of keep an eye on, you know, as a reminder of what crystal and what power we're on. Okay, so I'm gonna just take out the oracle cards. We'll get to those in a little bit. We'll focus on the tarot cards. So the first card that fell is the 5 of Swords. Move that down so you can still see it. Sorry. We have the Judgment card. The Ace of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Four of Cups. Knight of Wands. Temperance. Page of Cups. And for overall, for the reading, 10 of Cups. And actually, guys, I forgot to bring my clear quartz to the table, so I need to go and grab it. So I need you guys to hold on a second for me. Sorry about that. I got it. Okay, let's get started with your reading. Okay, so your first card down, 5 of Swords. This is air energy. So, of course, air energy being Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And guys, some people just like for me to say the signs. It doesn't necessarily mean that the sign has anything to do with it. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Sometimes, yes, it's very much a particular person of that sign, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. All right. So with the 5 of Swords, it's actually indicative of deception. Okay. So with this card, with the 5 of Swords, is indicative of someone else deceiving you. Okay. And usually with this particular card, it's something where a lie, you could be doing something, or they could be doing something to you that is dishonest. Okay, so maybe not directly a lie, but something that's not quite right. And because they're not completely open about it, it it seems dishonest. So a secret. Could also be that somebody may have maybe used some money of yours, or maybe like, okay, and this is just an example, maybe found like a gift card that belongs to you and they spent the money off the gift card or something to that effect, okay? Keep in mind, guys, I try to keep my readings very general, okay? I'm not getting a strong pull with love or anything like that. If I do, of course, I would let you guys know, but right now, again, keeping it very general. So this deception could be in any aspect. It could be somebody in your family, okay? Maybe somebody in your family, maybe you brought home a gift that somebody gave you at the office for Christmas. And let's say you hid it. So nobody, let's say it was some chocolate, okay? And it's just, of course, examples. But you put it away in the refrigerator, bottom of the refrigerator, hid it all the way in the back so no one could see it. And somebody found it and ate your chocolate. And then when you asked about it, they didn't exactly say, I mean, you know somebody in the house ate it, right? But no one is actually admitting to it. But, of course, with the Five of Swords, you end up finding out. So whatever this is, excuse my nails, I ended up breaking another nail while I was traveling. But as you can see, the people who did the deceiving, they're walking away with their heads hanging down, right? And you have an attitude. You're quite irritated by this deception, like, you know, how dare you kind of thing. Lie about it. And you, of course, are the one that's holding the sword, right? So you are the person who have the power. But I'm gonna say, since the Judgment card is here, so this is an awakening. So like becoming aware, so having full clarity, something maybe you've been where this deception is concerned, you've actually been like in a dream. It's illusion, right? But with this Judgment coming, as you find out, this is an awakening for you, a full-fledged awakening for you. So you're no longer going to be accepting. So like the maybe you felt like it was trust, but it was like of course they didn't deserve your trust, right? So when you're awakened to it, again, it like gives you this strength, this power. All right. Next we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sag. Now, so of course, the Ace of Wands can mean a couple different things. Okay, so generally it is an offer that comes out of the blue that is passionate. Okay, it either lights a fire within you, so it makes you very passionate, whatever this offer is that comes through. Okay. It can definitely, if for you this is about love, then this offer that comes through, it could be a passionate wand being offered to you. So somebody could be offering you some hot passion. Okay, if it has to do with love. All right, again, general. But if this is, no matter what it's about, it is going to be very equal. Things are going to be equal. So whatever it is that you're willing to give, you're going to be receiving that same thing in return for you. Okay, so that's a really good card to have. Definitely, since you're coming out of that deceptive incident. Okay, because it was done to you, so it wasn't your energy. But once you have this awakening, you feel comfortable accepting this offer that is coming through for you. Okay, So, you know, this deception could also be something like maybe at work, somebody has been looking for a job and they end up letting you guys know that they got this new job and they gave their 2-week notice, or it's announced that they gave a 2-week notice, and you've been sitting next to them this whole time, or you guys work together and they never mentioned it to you. You guys always take lunch together or meet after work for drink. Well, I'm sure you're not doing that now, but I'm just saying you guys have always been pretty cool, and they never mentioned anything about even looking for a job. So it's still some deception. But whatever it is, whatever this deception, secret, or whatever, it awakens you to something. It awakens you. Okay, so when this offer comes in, so even if this is like about a job, so maybe you've been the one looking for a job, okay, or maybe this awakens you to start looking for another job, or going down a different career path, or maybe somebody gets a whole lot of money from investing here, and that awakens you. You know, you might feel deceived because they never even told you about how they've been investing their money or something to that effect. And then it awakens you though. And now you have this fire that's lit inside of you, and now you're going after that. So now you may want to invest. But if you invest your money in it, you're going to be getting money back. Okay, so I just kind of wanted to use some different scenarios for you guys, okay, because I know people come to me for different reasons. All right. So next we have the Four of Cups. This is water energy, water being Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Now with the Four of Cups, this is like indicative of, obviously, it's indicative of being made an emotional offer. And the offer is coming out of the blue. So anytime you see clouds with the hand, it's an offer that is out of the blue. Okay. So with this offer, so it could be one of two things. Either, or I'm going to say, I'll say one of two things. Either the offer came through and you ignored it, which could very well be, not ignored it, but you didn't notice it. Okay, so maybe it was a very nonchalant offer, unlike this other offer that came through. So you're actually getting a lot of stuff coming in within the new year, which is great, right? Her shirt says over it. And because it is falling right underneath this Five of Swords, this person could be coming in to make you an offer. But as you can see, her shirt says over and her arms are crossed. So she is, with this particular reading, I'm being guided more to you declining the offer. So whatever the offer is, you're not interested at all. You're like, no more. I trusted you. You deceived my trust. No more. Okay, so I'm definitely feeling more like this is not job related, but more personal. So it could be somebody at home. It could be a lover, definitely. And I said home, but family. So whether or not you guys live in the same house, but some deception, but you're definitely feeling like you need to be guarded. You have your cups here. So you're really not interested in accepting this other cup. Your next card is the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is fire, Sagittarius energy. So with this card, okay, first of all, he is moving, right? So he is one of the knights in the deck that is actually moving. He's like, galloping, right? He's not the fastest moving knight in the deck. However, he is moving. And he's very passionate. So he's going after what it is that he wants. And of course, I'm saying he, but in tarot, it's gender neutral. I just go with masculine or feminine energies because it's a knight. It's a masculine energy, but it means it's gender neutral, okay? So with this particular card, I feel like this is your energy, okay? And you are like you're like determined. You're like super passionate about whatever this is up here. So this offer that came through that lit your fire is going to be equal reciprocity there for you. You're turning down offers and you're going after what it is that you want. You are passionate about it and you're going after it. Okay. And I mean, look at your hair. Your hair is red in here, right? That's how hot you are. It's like flames are coming off top of your head because you're so passionate about whatever it is up here with this offer, this new awakening that gave you this idea, and then now this passion is burning inside of you and you're like, I gotta go with this. I have to. You're just being reminded with the Temperance card. This is also Sagittarius energy. Actually, Sagittarius is playing very heavy here, especially since they fell right next to one another. So it could be a Sagittarius. You could be a Sagittarius, or it could be a Sagittarius playing a part in your life within the month of January, okay? But with the Temperance card, it just reminds us to keep one foot on the ground and one foot tapped into our emotions, okay? By doing a little alchemy here, balancing things, remaining balanced, grounded. The sun is on the horizon. So yes, go after whatever it is that you feel passionate to go after. You're definitely being guided to do that. Definitely. But just remember that, you must remain balanced in it. Okay. Next, we have the Page of Cups. So again, this is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. With the Page of Cups, okay, so it could definitely be that you are dealing with someone that is younger than you. You could be very young and maybe want to offer something to someone else, because this is like an emotional offer. Okay, so if it's not an emotional offer, it is an offer that moves you emotionally. So, even if it has to do with work, this offer that comes through, it like maybe gives you happiness, but it moves you, okay? And it's something that is new. So it could be this, whatever this new thing is here, and this passionate thing that you're going after. It could be lighting a fire for you emotionally, okay? But just keep in mind that pages are, for lack of a better word, immature, okay? So it could be that, this is immature, so you have to kind of give it time to grow. You have to, again, we talked about, Tony over here, right? My ponytail, my baby ponytail palm. You have to plant a seed. You have to make sure it has sunlight and water and fertilizer, and you have to love it, right? You have to talk to it. All my plants have names, so I take some time and I'll like wipe their leaves off and make sure that they don't have dust on them and things like that. So you kind of show it some love. So whatever this is, regardless of whether or not it's love, I'm not saying it's love, it could be. It's just telling you this is immature, so you'll have to be patient with it. Patience, of course, in short, patience, which is Temperance, right? Remaining balanced, and it might be necessary for you to be patient. So of course, actually with these two falling next to each other, that's exactly what you're being guided to do, because this is so new. Just be patient, okay? Overall for the reading is the Ten of Cups. Okay, so this is like emotional fulfillment. You finally feel happy, satisfied emotionally. So whether it's with eliminating, like leaving something in your past that was no longer serving you, and then moving on, which could definitely be it. Or again, you know, a new offer coming in and you feel really happy, passionate about it, and it leaves you emotionally satisfied. Okay, right. So next we have our angel oracle cards, angel ancestor oracles. So we have Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. And we have Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. You know, I'm taking Peacekeeper, of course, it speaks for itself. Let go of the need to be right. So it's okay to remain neutral, right? Try not to fall into like a 5 of Wands energy where you're like almost and not 5 of Wands, 7 of Wands energy where you're being like super defensive. Okay, so try to avoid that need to be right, and try to remain as neutral as humanly possible. Remain on neutral ground. Okay, and then with this card, I think you're going to be breaking patterns within the month of January. I think you're going to come to a decision that it's time to start breaking patterns that, of course, are left by our ancestors. At some point, one generation breaks a pattern. So whatever that pattern is for your generation, I mean your ancestors, and your family. Okay, but you're definitely being guided. It's time to start breaking patterns. Okay, you can definitely move beyond your ancestral patterns. I love these cards. They're so beautiful. All right, your spirit message. Love. Love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. Love. Okay, so maybe this does lean a little bit more towards love. Okay. Our Moonology card. Mutable moon. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. Okay. Okay, this is our crystal card. Azurite, I think is how that's pronounced. Expanded awareness. You got the Judgment card, which is an awakening, right? So expanded awareness. That makes a whole lot of sense, right? Very pretty. Favorite color is purple. Very pretty. Okay. And then your spirit animal card is Peacock, Vibrancy. Peacock, Vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. And you have a very colorful spread here. This card is very colorful. Of course, this to me is very bright and colorful. You have lots of colorful cards, and it explains why you may have chosen the opal light, right? Because depending on what light you catch it in, it changes colors, right? It's very pretty. I'm going to pull a couple of fortune-telling cards for you guys. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for those who selected pile 1. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, we got a lot of cards here. Okay, so these two cards fell in reverse, and I'm actually pretty glad. Okay, so first of all, this card fell first, coffin. Okay, so something to me, this is like Scorpio energy, the death card, where something is going to come to an end. But I picked up on that. We already that was one of the messages that we already received. Okay, so a message of concern came in the reverse. So in the upright, of course, is receiving some type of negative message, but this message is going to be very positive for you. Okay. Again, with that awakening, I think it makes you very, very happy. All right. And bad health is in reverse, so things are going to be really good for you for the month of January. Now this is a 2-week reading, but I really feel like these fortune telling messages are going a little further for you. You're gonna have really good health. Maybe you had been sick, but you're gonna definitely start feeling better. You're definitely being encouraged. Okay, so the message that I just heard was that you need to go to the doctors. Okay, not necessarily. I think it's just more for like a physical, like a checkup. If you haven't gone into the doctor in some time, it's just good just to go get your blood pressure taken, have them check your glucose levels, some of your lab levels, that kind of thing. Some of us just aren't real good about it, but you're being guided to look at your health. Now, of course, it wasn't in the upright, so we're not saying, the message that you're receiving is not saying bad health for you, okay? Because it's in the reverse, it's good health for you. But in order to be a healthy person, you have to look at your health, right? Regularly. So, like I said, have labs drawn, have your blood pressure taken. Also could, for those that message wasn't for, it could also just be telling you that you need to start making healthier choices within the month of January. So some of you could have already made the decision maybe to make January a dry month for you, or maybe change your eating habits, or eat a little healthier, or I know maybe you're decided to go vegan for the month of January. I know some people do it periodically, where they just won't for a whole period of time. And I'm just saying a month, but for a period of time, they won't eat any animal byproducts. So that could very well be for you. So you have the Thief card. So with this card, I honestly feel like, because it fell right under the Coffin card, I feel like the person that deceived you could have stolen something from you, okay? To deceive your trust. That might be how they deceived your trust. And you're going to end it, though. You're ending it. You're no longer wanting that. But of course, if it wasn't that someone stole from you, just be mindful that because you received this card, to just be a little careful, maybe making online transactions, or discussing, or maybe even using your card in close proximity where somebody can see your PIN or something to that effect. Okay, just be careful. Just be a little bit more careful about theft for the month of January. And then main female. Okay, so you could just very well be the person that, and this is whether or not you are, okay, if you are female, then you could be the person that is noticed for a promotion at work. It could also be that you are, if this is relationship related, maybe your significant other ends up telling you that they want you to be their main person, because, you know, they love you. You're the only person, you know, commitment. Okay, so focus on commitment. And then an offer, so a gift comes in. So it could, again, because these two fell right next to one another, so it could be that the gift is this offer of you being that main person for them. So it could be a proposal. It could be, like I said, just a conversation that, you know, because this is good news coming in, right? Because this fell in reverse. So the good news could be that, hey, I want this relationship to go to another level. But you definitely had offers coming in, right? We've seen that. We've seen that offers were coming in for you. So this gift could be that type of offer. I love it, guys. So this was actually a really good reading to me. You have a lot of things to look forward to within the month of January. This year, it looks like it's going to start off quite well for you, because you're leaving BS in 2020 and you are looking forward to nothing but good things, great things within 2021. Okay, I wish you all the best. I love you guys so much. I will see you guys again in 2 weeks. Love and light. Bye. Welcome back. Okay, Pile 2, this is for you. This is for those who selected the orange calcite with the Gilded Tarot Royale. Okay, I will set this over here so you guys can kind of keep an eye on what we're on. We'll start with the tarot cards and move the oracle cards over. We'll get to those shortly. Okay, so the first card that fell for you, Page of Cups. Yep, sorry. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Five of Wands. We have Justice in reverse. And your overall for this reading is Six of Cups. Okay, let's get to it, Pile 2. All right, first card down, Page of Cups. This is water energy. Waters, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Now, with the Page of Cups, it's indicative of something immature, so something that's fairly new, that either is love, so it could be new love, or love that is just beginning. Maybe you just met someone and you guys are very taken with one another, or it could definitely be something that is that like got you moving emotionally, whether it's work related, something could have really bothered you at work. It could definitely be, you know, finance related. So whatever it is, because it's so new, it could be just that you're not sure how to feel about it. As you can see, this Page of Cups, he's not smiling, right? He's just kind of looking off, like in wonderment. So I think it's some uncertainty about how you feel about something, okay? But like I said, it's something that is fairly new, just because pages are young, but not like babies. So it's not brand new, like an ace is brand new. But definitely something that has not yet grown. It's not mature, okay? So it's still kind of immature, all right? So maybe even with work, you could, it could be a new job for you, okay? Okay. Next we have the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is air energy, air being Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now with this card, it's almost like a sense of feeling stuck, okay? But understanding that, so it's as I said, it's a feeling, it's how you feel, but it's not reality. So you feel stuck, but you're not stuck. You're not stuck. And it could be because of this almost like indecisiveness that you have here, where you really don't know how to feel, and you're kind of looking off in wonderment. And you could be doing that, you know, because the way I'm looking at the cards, his back is to the Eight of Swords, right? So, and while she's facing it, right? So you could be feeling stuck because of this newer thing that triggered you emotionally. But you're not stuck. So it's just, you know, you can get past these swords that are around you. You can break free of the rope that ties you. And you can remove your own blindfold. You're not blinded to anything. But it's psychological. So it's almost like you need to get out of your own head. Okay? Okay, let me move on. So we have the Queen of Pentacles here. Queen of Pentacles is Taurus energy. Now, with the Queen of Pentacles is financially stable. Usually, Queen of Pentacles is very giving, okay? Very loving. She is a person, and again, the tarot is gender neutral. So when I'm saying he or she, I'm speaking in feminine or masculine energy, not gender, okay? The Queen of Pentacles is a person who likes to show people how they feel about them by spending money, like giving them nice things, buying them nice things. But in doing, okay, they like to do things monetarily, like with coins, money. As I said, the Queen of Pentacles is financially stable, right? So she's able to do this. She already knows that if she spends, she's going to get some money back. Okay. So it's either for someone or for a few of you guys out there. I'm getting mother. So this could very well be your mother that you may need to turn to regarding this feeling that you're having here about feeling trapped. You could also be feeling like your mother is the person who is making you feel like you are stuck. Maybe you're kind of like, again, just for a few of you guys out there, or someone in particular who needs that message. So again, it's one of two things. Either you're being guided to talk to your mother about this feeling that you're having about feeling stuck, or not really knowing how to take these emotions, this new emotions that's stirring inside of you. So you're either being guided to communicate that to your mother for guidance, or your mother has put you into these feelings. And if it's not a mother, it's someone who is a little bit more mature. So it could be older than you. When I'm saying mature, it could be older than you. Definitely someone who is knowledgeable regarding finances. Excuse me. And finances could very well be the reason you're feeling this way, why you're feeling a little emotionally immature. You could be emotionally immature where money is concerned. And you feel stuck in the financial situation that you're currently in. But there's definitely someone that you can turn to for some guidance where this is concerned, okay? And they're going to help you. So whether it's about making investments within this new year, or making a large purchase or something to that effect, you're being guided to turn to this person. And as I said, if it's not a mother, your mother, it could be just someone who is, because they are mature, financially stable, knowledgeable regarding money, you're being guided to turn towards that particular person. Even if this has to do with love, whoever this person who is financially stable and mature in your life, they can give you guidance, okay? You're still being guided to turn towards this particular person, okay? So with the Three of Swords here, I actually, this is again air energy. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now with the Three of Swords, okay. Obviously, looking at the card, it can definitely be heartbreak. And that could be why you're feeling a little bit emotionally immature, or not really knowing exactly what you want to do with emotions, or where your emotions are concerned because of heartbreak. But if it doesn't have to do with love, it can definitely just be disappointment. So you could have been disappointed about maybe the amount of money you ended up spending for the holiday. You could be disappointed about how money just was for the year of 2020. Maybe at the end of the year you weren't exactly where you wanted to be. Maybe you're struggling financially. Finances, even though I didn't get a lot of pentacles, I'm sorry, that's coming in so strong for me. I can only deliver the messages that I'm receiving, and that's what I'm hearing, okay? But again, if it has to do with love for you, this was heartbreak, okay? So something broke your heart or left you feeling very disappointed, okay? But understand with the Ten of Swords here, so again, air energy, you're coming out of this energy. So with tens, 10 is ending, right? And as you can see on the horizon, it's starting to light up in the sky. It's not as dark as it was before. And the swords are not in them, right? And most Tens of Swords, the Ten of Swords are all in them. So you may have felt some really, so whether the pain was physical pain, emotional pain, mental anguish, regardless, knowing that this pain is being removed from you. The swords are out of the body, okay? Most Ten of Swords, the swords are still in the body. So know that everything is going to be all right for you, okay? That pain is over. It's coming to an end. It's a light. Light is on. The sun is on the horizon. The sun is coming up. It's not going to be any more darkness. You're coming out of the darkness, okay? Whatever darkness you've been feeling. But knowing that this pain, right? The pain, the disappointment, that's coming to an end, okay? Next we have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is Virgo energy. Knight of Pentacles is very, very slow moving, okay, Knight. But he's moving, right? Which is positive. It's moving. So where finances are concerned, so you, because I definitely feel like this is your energy. Where finances are concerned, that is going to be your focus this month. You are definitely focused on your money. And you're not in any hurry to make any sudden moves with anything until your money is right, is what I'm picking up on, that your energy is going to be within the month of January. Is going to be some not having nails crazy for me, okay, because I always have nails. So this is 5 of Wands, and 5 of Wands is a fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now with 5 of Wands, to me, for you, this is, well, it could be fighting. It could definitely be not physical fighting, but like arguing, bickering with someone. But I actually feel like you're tired of fighting. Like you just want to focus on your money right now, okay? For some, this could be competition, okay? So it could just be that maybe somebody at work, you're competing with multiple people, maybe for a promotion or something like that at work. It could be if you're like trying to start your own business. So again, this is regarding business finance. I really feel like I'm being pulled more towards finance, business finance for you guys for this particular reading. So hopefully, and I'm sorry about the background noise. I have my phone on airplane mode so I can record my videos, and now I'm getting a video chat coming in on my tablet in the other room, so I excuse the noise. But it could definitely be that if you're like trying to start your own business or something to that effect, or you do already currently have your own business, that maybe some other competitors are going to pop up for you, okay, with that 5 of Wands being there. And next we have Justice, and Justice is in reverse. This is Libra energy. Now, being that Justice is in reverse is like okay, so when Justice is in the upright, Justice will be yours, okay? So if you are supposed to be the winner of something because you did everything the right way, then you will be the winner, okay? With Justice in reverse, it's almost to me like it's a feeling though for you guys. But you feel like things have not been just, okay? Things have just not been fair. And you feel like you are owed something more than what you're currently receiving. But understand, with major arcanas, okay, because this is a major arcana, right? With major arcana cards, this is the divine. This is divine intervention happening, all right? So sometimes when we're so stuck in our negativity, then we actually block our blessings, okay? So I know you've had a lot going on and you feel a little stuck, but you need to appreciate what you have and not be so stuck in this energy that you have going on here. We have to get you out of that energy. Next, we have the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is, again, water energy. Water energy being Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Now, with the Six of Cups, it's like you are reminiscing about the past. It could be children too. It could be you being around your children, them making you very happy, or you need to think back. It's something that happened in your past that's very happy for you. Because look how happy this card is. Butterflies, the sky is all blue, the sun is peeking through. The little boy playing with a frog, the little girl playing with a bunny, right? And the little kitten is there. So it's such a happy card. So, you know, I almost feel like you need to think back to happier times. Definitely. No matter where you're at today, okay, things could be worse. Things can always be worse. Be grateful for everything that you have. Everything. Don't allow one thing to happen to you and then that one thing brings like negativity, and then that negativity then allows more negativity to breed, right? Negativity breeds more negativity and more negativity. So you have to start thinking positive thoughts. Saying positive affirmations, right? Like reminding yourself, God has something great in store for me. God has something great in store for me. I know that this is not what God has intended for me for the rest of my life. So even though I'm here today, thank you for the roof over my head. Thank you for the job that I have. Thank you. May not be where you're going to be for the rest of your life, but thank you for giving this to me today. Because when you're appreciative about what you currently have, right, God gives you more. So don't be so focused on what you're losing, because when God takes something away from you, he gives you something plentiful, right? So, and no matter what you believe, so, you know, I was talking God, that's how I believe, but the divine, the universe, when it's taken from you, something greater is given to you. So don't worry about what you've lost. Don't cry over spilled milk. Even though that card didn't come up here, I felt like I needed to say that to someone. Okay. Okay, let's get to your oracle cards. Okay, so your your angel ancestor message is winter. Take care of your needs. So of course we're in the middle of winter solstice, and it's time for you to take care of your needs. Okay, I agree. Let's see. Your spirit messages. You got 2. They're both yellow. And to me, yellow came up in your reading here. Okay, so I'm not sure. I'm not real good at that one. So you might want to Google the like meaning of yellow. Like, you know, to see yellow a lot. But new beginnings. And I'll read that message to you. And here, new beginnings. Everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving, and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. Y'all understand? Why do I feel like I want to cry? I'm not, though. But I feel somebody's energy. I feel somebody's energy. You don't worry. Everything, you got the 10 here, right? So that feeling that you've been in is ending. That no more pain. No more pain. It's time for you to have a new beginning, okay? And then synchronicity. So I'm an empath. So even when I'm doing personal readings for someone, I like pick up on whatever it is that they're feeling. And sometimes when a card triggers them and they feel sad, it will make me feel sad. Okay, so somebody could be watching this and that just triggered you, but it triggered me too. Okay, so understand the new beginning is right there for you. It's happening. Okay, just have faith. You just need to believe it to receive it. All right, it's coming. Synchronicity. Are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. Synchronicity. So I mentioned yellow. So these golden colors, very bright golden colors that we have, you should look that up. If you're seeing sequence numbers, so 333 or whatever numbers, it could be 4 numbers in a row, it could be double numbers. But if you're seeing it constantly, you know, multiple times in one day, maybe you looked up at the clock and they said 555, look up that message, angel message, okay? And some messages out there. You're definitely being guided to start recognizing synchronicities, okay? Let's see, your Moonology cards. Be bold, make the first move. Cardinal Moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous Moon. Told you. That message just been coming through, right? Winter, take care of your needs. So that's what you're being guided to do right now. Be bold and make the first move. So if you've been thinking about applying for a job, do that. If you've been, you know, keeping your eye on this one particular person, you're being guided, go ahead and say something to them. Now is the time. You're very close to achieving your goals. Right now, I feel like money has been a focus for you guys, and you're very close to achieving your goals where money is concerned, okay? You got the Ancient Wisdom Crystal. Ancient Wisdom. That's pretty. Very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. So you may be being guided to go within. Your ancestors has some messages for you. So again, pay attention to those synchronicities. Those are going to be messages coming in, okay? And then your animal spirit card is Unicorn. Infinite possibilities. Why would I cry again? Okay, I'm gonna quit it. I'm sorry. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Yes. Okay. I'm going to pull a couple of fortune teller cards. Please ancestor spirit guide. Please give me any messages for those who selected how to. Spirit guide, give me any messages for those who selected how to. Spirit guide, with any additional messages for those who selected how to. Select the power to. Okay. All right. You got change. Change. Okay, first of all, I will read these cards in the reverse, but this card fell reverse, but I was guided to turn it. Okay. Change is coming for you, and it's a necessary change. I swear y'all gonna make me cry today. Pathway. Your path is lit for you. You're being guided. You're being guided. follow the path, okay? If it feels right, that's the direction you're supposed to go to. If you're unable to find a position locally and you've thought about moving to another state, start looking in that state. If things start opening up for you, if doors start opening up, it's because you're being guided to go in that direction. If doors have closed for you, you're being guided to go in a different direction. Don't try to force the door. That's not where you're supposed to be, okay? An official person. So it could be that this person, whoever this official person, an official could be, when I see this card, I usually say somebody that is, wears uniform or is of position of a higher position. Okay. So like if it had to do with court, I would say it was a judge. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, it could be that an official person kind of helps you, with, this change, this path. These two cards go together, the pathway, an official person, okay? So, it could be somebody in the military. Also, they wear uniform, of course, police, fire department, who else wears uniforms? I don't know. I can't think. Those are the three that popped into my mind. For whatever reason, like I said, judge was the first thing that popped into my mind. So, and of course, justice is here as well. So it could be judge. But as I said, if doors have closed here, you're being guided to take another path. Okay. The path that you're supposed to take, you're being guided. You're just blocking it. Again, look out for these synchronicities. Messages are coming through from your ancestors to guide you. All right. I love you guys so much. I know it's been very emotional for you. I feel the emotions. But know that it's new beginnings on the horizon for you guys within the month of January. Just look for those synchronicities and those messages that are coming through for you and follow that path. God has something so great in store for you, okay? I love you guys so much. I love you lots. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye. Love and light. Hi, Pile 3. And if I didn't say it, Happy New Year. Okay, so this is for those who selected Pile 3 and the green calcite. Now let's put that right there, somewhere close that you guys can still see it. All right, so we'll put our oracle cards to the side and we'll get to them in a little bit. We'll flip these over and we'll get to them. So we have first the 3 of Cups. Two of Cups. We have the 6 of Wands. Oh, sorry, 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords. My apologies. In the reverse. 6 of Swords in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Knight of Wands. The Hanged Man. And your overall for this reading, the Lovers. Oops, sorry. Move them up just a tad. Okay. All right, let's get to it. All right. First card down, Three of Cups. Now, with the Three of Cups, it's indicative of, could be a celebration that you just had with other people, family. I mean, it was just the holidays. It was just New Year's. So definitely could be that you participated in some celebrating. So I'm feeling guided to say, so this could also be you entertaining more than one person, so third party situation. So if it's not pertaining to love, despite the big heart in the middle of the table, if it's not pertaining to love, it could definitely be that you could be entertaining some offers with some other jobs, okay? Which will make you emotionally happy, okay? Because these are cups, is tied into our emotions. Trying to see if I got anything else from the card. Not really. Okay. So next we have the Two of Cups. I know you guys remember last reading I had broke my middle nail, and then while I was traveling I broke my pointer fingernail. So now these two are broken. So my right hand look a hot mess. My left hand look nice though. All my nails are intact on this hand. Right hand is, that's my dominant hand, so I always break those nails first. But anyway, back to your video. Next we have the Two of Cups. Now, Two of Cups is indicative of a divine connection. So it can be a partnership. It can definitely be a partnership where love is concerned. So, you know, in this particular picture, he's just pouring into, well, the taller one is pouring into the shorter one's cup. So he is pouring into her cup. Or as I said, the taller is pouring into the shorter person's cup. But usually they're sharing their cups. They're offering one another's cups to each other, to one another. So this could be, like if it's business, finance related reading for you, then it could definitely be that you're going to be guided to connect with someone on a business level, to do some business, to make some money, something to that effect. Okay. It could definitely be that if it's love, that you are making a connection with someone, and it's going to be a strong connection. Next card is Six of Swords in the reverse. Now, in the upright, the Six of Swords is, you know, moving out of choppy waters into calmer waters, and or moving away. Okay, so you could have. So it could be travel in the upright. So you could be traveling, you could be relocating. So with it in the reverse, I almost feel like it could be like something travel you might have canceled a trip perhaps, or maybe you were going to relocate. You've considered relocating, but now that's put on hold. Moving for love is coming in. Maybe it's not moving for love, moving towards love. So you're like, where love is concerned. Okay, so of course this message is not going to be for everyone, but where love is concerned, you're blocked. You have been remaining stagnant. So if anyone is here for love, then of course this message is for you. But you have been remaining stagnant. So, and that's why this is in the reverse, and it's facing this partnership card. So it's almost like you have been fearful of moving forward where love is concerned, but you're being guided to get out of this energy. You're being guided to get out of this energy, and it's time for you to get in the upright and be ready to start moving forward, okay? I guess we're going to find out why you're being guided to get out of that. I guess this partnership is going to be something very good for you. So I'm guessing that this card was all about celebrating some celebrations that you just had or will have due to this partnership. Next we have the Ace of Pentacles. Now Ace of Pentacles is indicative of, oh my goodness, I have not been saying the signs. My apologies. So the Three of Cups. Cups are water energy. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Again, this is Cups. So same signs, water. Swords are air energy. Air being Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then Pentacles are earth energy, and Pentacles are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. Now with the Ace of Pentacles, it's indicative of an offer. So, okay. So it can be money, so a check that arrives that's completely unexpected. So money out of the blue. It could be an offer that's bringing you money. So it could be a job offer. It could be, again, this message may not be for everybody, but if where love is concerned, it can actually be an offer, a valuable offer. So it could be a ring. It could be, it could just be, you know, if it's not a ring, an engagement ring, an offer to that nature that's highly valuable. It could be the gift is valuable. So like a diamond bracelet, diamond earrings, or something to that effect. Okay, it could be just be a valuable gift. And I'm saying just, but of course, you know, a valuable gift is nice. Don't say just earrings or whatever. But yeah, something valuable is coming in for you. I'm hoping it's money, right? Because everybody could use a little bit of extra money after the holidays. And hopefully this is not picking up on the stimulus check, even though I'm sure, you know, $600 extra in your account is nice. I don't want to complain about it like some other people have. But if you go from 0 to 600, that's something, right? We're supposed to be appreciative of the things that we receive. When we're thankful for what we have and the things that we receive, God gives us more. So start being thankful, a little bit more thankful. Anyway, that's just for a message for someone. But definitely something coming in for you that is of value, okay? Next, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is Virgo energy. Now, Knight of Pentacles is very focused on their money, okay? Their coin. Very, very focused on their coin. Their bag. Their bag. You see, he's holding his bag. I love these cards because where money is concerned, they have a bag. And I love that, right? So the Knight of Pentacles is very focused on their money. So it could definitely be that you are truly focused on your money right now. And that's going to be your focus for the month of January. It could also mean that this partnership that you are coming into, even if it's about love, they are very focused on their money. And it might be something that you may have to accept, that they money their business, finances, or have high priority in their life. Or where love is concerned, business finance is going to play a heavy role. So it could even be that you may be dating someone that you work with, okay? Or considering dating someone that you work with, okay? Yeah, that's actually coming in kind of strong, that you may be considering doing business with someone that that you could be already involved with as well, okay? That you guys are already in a partnership, a love or intimate partnership, emotional partnership, and you guys are thinking about doing some type of business that's going to bring you money. We have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups again. So this is an offer that comes out of the blue, and this offer that comes in, it makes you very emotionally happy. So it pulls those emotions out of you. Now with the Ace of Cups, if it's love, it's like this feeling that's going to be, so feelings are leaving your cup. So your cup is overflowing, it's pouring out, but it's also emotions pouring into your cup. Tony, I'm all over Tony. Sorry, Tony. My ponytail palm. So if this is if this is a love reading for you, this is facing this, okay? So it could very well be that whoever this is that so if this is not your energy but someone else's, and they've been really focused on their money before, now they're coming in to make you this offer because they know that they've been all about their money, and they're ready for something to be different. So they're offering their cup of love to you. They're going to start showing you a different side of them, an emotional side. And it's definitely going to be something that you had never seen before. All right. Now, if you are the person that has been entertaining two different offers, okay, this could be two different offers. Both. So, I'm sorry. Let me say the card first. The Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is Sagittarius energy. Now, this is how I'm looking at these cards, okay? So we have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Cups, and then we have the Knight of Wands. So both knights are facing this cup. So it could just very well be that you're going to receive two different offers that are emotional, or if you're in a committed relationship, your partner is going from being completely focused on their bag, their money, and moving very, very slow to commitment, to offering their cup of love to you, to galloping in passionately because they are so in love with their passionate wand, might I add. They're galloping in with their passionate wand. Very fiery, passionate. So definitely not a bad thing to have a man that is both focused on his money and highly passionate, right? Actually, that's a wonderful thing. It's a very, very, very nice thing to have. To be a woman on the receiving end of that. A man that loves making his money, but loves him some you. Yes. And I'm saying man, but again, guys, tarot is gender neutral. When I say he, him, man, whatever, it's because I'm talking masculine energy. When I say she, her, lady, girl, whatever, I'm speaking of feminine energies, okay? Feminine energy, masculine energies, but tarot is gender neutral. So next we have Hangman. So Hangman energy, it's almost like feeling a little stuck, but being guided to be still and focus on your inner voice, because you're going to be guided in the direction you're supposed to go in anyway. So stop feeling like, get out of your head and stop feeling like you need for things to be a set way, a certain way, and you need to it's almost very Capricorn energy is what I'm feeling, where you need everything to be very organized and in place and have a set time and whatever. Everything doesn't have to be so in a box. So try to allow yourself to be guided to how it's supposed to be, okay? Your overall for the reading is the Lover's card. This is Gemini energy. For this, I actually just again feel like that if this is business finance related, then partnership is coming in very strong for you. If it is about love, the Lovers, so this is something, no matter what, this is divinely guided. You were divinely guided. This connection is divine. Okay? And you could be feeling a very spiritual connection with this person. Like, it's almost like a magnetism. You're drawn to the person. And again, it doesn't matter if it's about business or if it's, even though I told you I felt like it came through kind of strong, that it could be somebody that you're already dealing with in love, and you guys are thinking about doing business together, but this is a strong yes. Okay. Okay, next, our angels, angel ancestor, spirit message is star ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. Follow the voice of your soul. Star ancestor. Okay. Your spirit message is ground yourself. Ground yourself. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. You're in this Hangman energy, right? And this is telling you, get out of your head. So you need to ground yourself, because you may be feeling this. To me, with this coming up here, this is coming through very clear for you. Ground yourself. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. Very good message there. All right, your Moonology cards. Okay, you had 3 that fell. I forgot that you had 3 that fell. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Gemini came up again. You know what? Maybe I'll put these over here, because since there's 3 of them. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Meditate and contemplate, New Moon in Pisces. Definitely, again, with the Hangman being here, getting out of your head, right? So it's time to shut it down, meditate. So you meditate and contemplate. Meditate so you can contemplate, all right? So you can get out of your noggin, ground yourself. Follow your voice. Follow that inner voice of your soul. Your crystal card is Ruby. Shine. I love that. Okay. And then your animal spirit is B, community. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. Yes. That's the way I felt about it. Yes. Yes, you are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. Okay, so clearly I have some people who are very artistic here today, and you do things with your hands, and that you share with other people. That could be the business that you do. But your work blesses everything that you touch. So when you touch it, you're not only blessing it, but you're blessing someone else. So be open to receiving the sweetness that you're about to receive with this partnership. You are the queen of abundance. So things are coming in for you for January. Yes. Okay. I'm going to pull some fortune teller cards. Any messages for those who selected pile 3. Any messages for those who selected pile 3. Spirit guides, please give me any messages for those who selected pile 3. Spirit guides, please give me any messages for those who selected pile 3. Spirit guides, please give me any messages for pile 3. Spirit guides, please give me any additional messages for those who selected pile 3. Okay, so your first card that fell, I was waiting to see how I felt. It fell in the reverse. So I was, sometimes I'm guided to flip the card. In this particular case, I was not guided, okay? Unexpected income is in reverse, okay? So it could be an unexpected, where you have to spend some money unexpectedly, okay? And then the next card that fell was the message of concern. So a message could be coming in, could be required. This message could be requiring you to spend some unexpected money. Is the way I feel, especially since she is actually facing the unexpected money. Okay. And that's all I got for you guys. I mean, love, it sounds like it's love is coming in really strong. If it's business, the partnership is going to be a connection that's going to happen. And it's such a strong connection. You're going to be drawn. And if you're asking about doing business with this person, the answer is yes. So go ahead and move forward with that. But definitely remember that, you know, if you're in your head or feeling a little irritated or stuck or anything to that nature, to ground yourself, to kind of go into, I don't want to say go into hermit mode, because it's not going to be an extended period of time, but you just need to go within, ground yourself. The answers you need are coming. Step out of your comfort zone, meditate and contemplate, follow the voice of your soul. And this month you are going to shine. I mean, Rihanna's song, Shine Like a Diamond. This is a ruby, but regardless, you're shining. Okay? And I love this card. I officially love this card. I never got this card in any other readings I've ever done. So anyway, I love that card now. Okay, guys, that's it. That's all I got for you. I love you guys so much. I will see you guys again in 2 weeks. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I think that's it. Love and light. Bye, guys. Hi, pile 4. My final 4. This is for those who selected iolite. Very pretty bluish gray crystal. Okay, so let me take the tarot cards. I'm going to move the oracle cards off to the side. We'll get to those. Okay. The first card down was the Two of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. Justice. King of Cups. Three of Swords. Four of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. And your overall for this reading is Page of Pentacles. Okay. All right, let's get to it. All right. Your first card down. Two of Swords. Two of Swords is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So in the upright, of course, it can mean indecision. It can mean blocking your heart chakra. It can mean being blind by things that are associated with your heart, or blind trust, if you will. Being that it's in the reverse, I feel like you have finally made a decision. You have finally decided what the heck you would like to do. Okay. About something. So whether it's about love, right now I'm not being pulled in any particular direction. So whether it's about love, about business finance, about just a decision maybe you've been teetering on for a little bit, but you definitely have made a decision. Okay, which is good. Seven of Pentacles. This is earth energy being Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now, with Seven of Pentacles, it's almost like you have put in some work and you're looking at what you currently have and you're like dissatisfied with it. So, you know, okay, for one, we need to always be thankful for what we currently have. Okay? Because if we're not thankful for what we already have, then why would the divine, why would God, why would the universe continue to bless us with things if we don't even appreciate what we already have? Okay? So, you know, I almost feel like you need to get out of your head. And I'm just saying that because of the card that's next. But get out of your head. It's almost like you're not actually seeing how hard. I mean, yes, you worked very hard, and look at your crop. Look how beautiful your crop is growing. So no, it may not be the biggest crop in all the land, but it is a large crop, and it continues to grow. So just continue to feed into it. So if you need to, you know, work a little bit more to get where, you know, where you want to be, if you need to wake up every day and say thank you for everything that you have, thank you for waking me up this morning, thank you for the job that I have, thank you for my reliable car. It may not be a new car, but it's a car. You know, it may not be the ideal job, but it's a job. You know, if it's paying the bills, it's a job. So I think just being a little bit more appreciative of everything that you have, okay? Saying thank you for the food that's on your table, even though it's not a steak, you know, or whatever. I don't even eat meat, but I'm just saying, you know, whatever it is that you truly wanted to have and it's not there yet, just being thankful for everything that you currently have, so you're opening the door for additional blessings to come in, okay? You're definitely in your head with this Seven of Cups coming in right next to the Seven of Pentacles. 77, the number 77. Maybe you look it up, angel number 77, since those two numbers fell right next to each other. So it's either that you are like in your head, like you are allowing your thoughts to overtake you, and you know, I mean, you finally made a decision, but I'm wondering how long you were being indecisive, and because you had so many options. Okay, it could also, again, as I just said, be many options, having many options. But I am strongly getting that you are like in your head, mainly because of this card. So this is a feeling. Why a feeling of you, the way your perception of how you see it? Because someone else is looking at you like, look at everything that they have, but you're looking at it like, this is all I have. You understand what I'm saying? It's all about perception. It's all about that. Somebody may look at a glass with water to the middle of it. Somebody is saying their glass is half full. That glass is half full. While someone else is looking at it like that glass is half empty, right? So it's having a negative, positive aspect on it, but you're being guided to have a more positive aspect, okay? You're looking at things a little negative right now, okay? Justice. Justice is Libra energy. Oh, I did it again. I'm sorry. Cups. Seven of Cups is water energy, that being Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And then Justice is Libra energy. So I just want to say, if you are in fact dealing with something with the legal system, like something where you have to go to court, if you were in the right, things are going to work out in your favor. If you were not in the right and you did something wrong, things are not going to work out in your favor. Okay? So it just depends on whatever it is that you, what you are tied up in. Okay, but it's going to work out justly, because as you can see, this justice is not blind. Justice is not blind. Justice can see. Okay, so whatever, if you, like I said, if you were in the right, it's going to work out in your favor. If you were in the wrong, it's not going to work out in your favor. Okay. So this is major arcana, okay? So this is divine intervention happening. So as I said, if you've been doing things, so this could just be with life and not necessarily the legal system. If you have been doing things right, things are going to work out in your favor. If you have been focusing on negative energy breeds negative energy, right? I mean, negativity breeds negativity. So no matter what, you'll be stuck in that negativity, because once it starts breeding, it just festers. All right. So just kind of being mindful. Okay. The divine is the one, the universe is making this happen. Okay. So if you've been doing things right, everything is going to work out in your favor. You have nothing to worry about. Next, we have the King of Cups. King of Cups is Cancer. Had a brain fart. Cancer energy. Now, with King of Cups, there's someone that's very secure with their emotions. Very. So this could be you. I don't feel like it's you, though, just because you've been so indecisive and not, I don't want to say not happy, but just not pleased with where you're at in life, or with a particular situation or something to that effect. Now with the King of Cups, though, this particular person, again, it could be somebody who's a water sign. When I say signs, it's not like definitive. It has to be a Cancer. It could be somebody that is of a water sign, okay? And they may be stepping into a Cancer energy, but they are feeling very emotionally secure. Now, you could have hurt this person in the past. This person could have offered you a love, like they could have been very, no, that's not what I'm getting. I'm sorry. I start talking and then messages start coming in. So excuse me when I like change direction. But okay, so this is definitely someone that you're dealing with. So it is masculine energy. They could have been in masculine energy. Maybe they are very secure with their emotions, but they are not open about their emotions. Or they have not been open about their emotions. So even if they are very secure, they're not very communicative about their feelings, or how they feel about something. Because of that lack of communication, it led to disappointment, heartbreak. Okay, so the heartbreak could just be, and not necessarily heartbreak, but disappointment because they wanted, or they or you, maybe you are the person who thought you were very secure with your emotions, but you're not sharing your emotions, and you not sharing your emotions is being hurtful to someone that you're dealing with. And that could be why the person that you're dealing with is, it could be them that's in this energy. Okay, so be mindful that it may not necessarily be you whose energy I'm picking up on. It could be the person that you're closest to energy that I'm picking up on. Okay, so if you are this person, then your significant other is the person I was just talking about, being indecisive and looking at what you guys have and not exactly being happy about it. Being in their head. But as I said, if they've been doing things right, then things are going to fall right into place. If you've been doing things right, everything's going to fall right into place. And that could lead to being emotionally stable. But it's going to be some disappointment somewhere. Okay, emotional disappointment, because the swords are in your heart. So this is air energy again. But you'll be able to pick up the pieces without any problem, but it's going to cause you to fall into the Four of Pentacles energy. Four of Pentacles energy is earth energy again. So, being Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It causing you to want to like hold on for dear life, right? You're holding on to something. You could be holding on to a relationship, this disappointment that you were caused by whoever's in the King of Cups energy. They could have caused you some disappointment. If they caused you the disappointment, it could, even though this was an emotional disappointment, this is somebody that you love, right? Somebody emotionally that you're emotionally connected to. If they broke your heart or disappointed you in some way, shape, or form, it could be related to money. Okay, they could have borrowed some money from you, told you they were going to pay you back at a certain time, and didn't pay you back when they were supposed to. And I'm just throwing stuff out there, because this is a general reading. I can't pick up on everybody's energy. But it could definitely be that somebody took something and was supposed to give it back, didn't do it when they were supposed to, which ended up disappointing you, and it makes you want to hold on to the situation that happened, but it caused some distrust. And maybe not fully where you're not trusting, but definitely making you feel like you need to hold on a little tighter. Hold on to the relationship. Maybe hold on to your money, because maybe you spent more money than what you felt like you should have. So now you're disappointed about what you have. Now you feel like you need to hold on to what you have. But it looks like you have either been in a lot of physical, emotional, or mental pain, or all the above. But that anguish that you've been in, the light, you see the skies opening up and the light is on the horizon. this pain is over. It's coming to an end. So if you've been in a lot of pain, that pain is coming to an end. Things are going to start getting better for you, whether it's physical, emotional, or mental pain, okay? Things are going to get better. So your overall for this reading is the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is indicative of something that is fairly new. So it's, you know, a little immature. It's young. It's young. Thus page, right? Pages are young, very young. So it's something that has to do with money. So, or value, something of value. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily have to be money, but something of value. So it could be a new idea that you're trying to implement that's going to make you money. It could be maybe a new business, and your business is just kind of getting underway. You're still kind of trying to put things in place, things to that nature. But knowing that, look how bright this card is, right? So knowing that this newness with the coin, the pentacle, it is definitely going to be successful, because look how bright yellow the background is. So it's going to bring success, but you have to, look, he's focused, right? He's focused on that coin, but you have to stay focused, all right? All right, let's see what we got with the oracle cards. Okay, our angel ancestor oracle is She-Wolf. Unleash the wild within. She-Wolf. Unleash the wild within. Yeah, I think you've been like holding on so tight to something that it's time for you to go within, because once you go within, you'll be able to unleash this wildness, and it's going to lead you to where you need to go. Okay, your spirit message: forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. Forgiveness. And that could be it, that you're like focused on where you're currently at. So something could have hurt you, this, you know, Three of Swords, something could have hurt you, and you're holding on to that hurt. And because you're holding on to that hurt, and so focused on where things are currently at, that pain, the anguish, you're not allowing it to come to an end, but it's coming to an end. So it's going to almost be, it's being divinely guided, right? It's, again, if you were in the right, divine guidance is coming in. So divine intervention is happening. You're being guided. Everything is going to be fine regardless. Allow yourself to be led, okay? Your Moonology card: communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Communication is key. So if it's something on your mind, instead of holding on to it, I really hope that you're talking about it. Talk about it. Don't hold on to it, okay? Next we have, oh, you got 3 crystal cards. Okay. Well, let me move this over here. So then that way I can make room for these over here. So your first card is the Diopside, I think it's pronounced, or Diopsity. If it's not Diopsity, it is Diopside. Mother Earth. That card is very pretty. I like it. I like that. I like that crystal. I need to learn how to say it though, right? And your next card is Aquamarine. Again, communication. So again, you're being, I honestly feel like you're being guided to connect yourself with the earth. So maybe go for a walk. If it's super cold outside, just doing something where you're able to connect with the earth, okay? Or maybe surround yourself with some plants, flowers, or something like that, something that comes from the earth. But again, communication came up. Communication is here twice. And then you have the very beautiful Divine Temple card, crystal card, which is source. So definitely being guided to connect with the divine here. Maybe you need to get more in touch with your spirituality. You need it, is what it's saying. You need to connect with the source. And then your crystal card is Swan Grace. Look how pretty that is. Swan Grace. You who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity in the spirit of beauty. Swan Grace. So even if something has kind of forced your hand, if you will, this hurt that you've been through, maybe you've been very reactive, triggered by this thing that hurt you. Communication is key, but being mindful that you need to be graceful, okay? Don't allow things to take you to anger. If it takes you to anger, you need to be able to disconnect until you can bring it down a few notches. And once you've calmed down, then try to reapproach it, because you want to come across as graceful as possible. All right. Don't allow someone to bring something out of you that's not normally you. Okay. And when somebody does that often, you actually know that person's not meant for you. You know it. So try your best to not allow that to happen. If you start to feel yourself being triggered, it may be time to just cut that conversation off. Maybe excuse yourself, go take a walk or something to that nature so you can bring it down a few notches. Take a drive, bring it down a few notches, okay? I almost forgot what I was about to do. I want to grab a couple of fortune teller cards, okay? Just ancestors, spirit guide, please give me any messages for those who select the power for. Just ancestors, spirit, any messages for those who select the power for. Please give me any messages for those who select the power for. Please give me any messages for those who select the power for. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. So these two fell in the reverse. They like kind of spun on the table. When I picked them up, I always like, I don't want to say meditate, but I, try to hear the messages coming in. If I should turn them upright, leave them in the reverse. So I'm being guided to turn them in the upright, okay? First card down was bad health. Well, we kind of already talked about it. I almost feel like it may be, could be high anxiety that you are in. I actually feel a little bit anxious just doing this particular pile. I'm a bit of an empath, okay? Some things I like pick up on other people's emotions when I'm doing, especially when I'm doing personal readings, and I like feel people's sadness, and which will usually make me feel very sad and I want to cry for them. Or if they are it was a reading that personal reading I did some months ago. The young lady, she had a couple of cards, and the cards just kind of made me feel like she didn't love herself. And that's what I said. And as soon as I said it, I became like very, like I felt like a lump in my throat, like I wanted to cry. And then she was actually on the phone. It triggered her. So then she, like, and I told her, like, I couldn't hear that she had started crying. But I told her, like, just the fact that this feeling that I have, it makes me so sad. And so she was like, I'm crying. And I said, I feel your sadness. I feel it. So I couldn't physically see her, visibly see her crying, but I felt it. I felt it. And I don't know how else to explain it. So I said that to say, I feel like you guys have been having some like high anxiety, maybe even feeling a little depressed because of this stuff that's been going on. Okay, so just be mindful that when we are feeling that way and feeling that way for prolonged periods of time could cause damage to our overall health, right? It's not good for our heart when we're sad for too long. But definitely, if you are feeling ill in any way, shape, or form, especially during the pandemic, I mean, I know it could just be your sinuses or whatever, but please go and be seen. Just because this card is coming up, I would like for you guys to be seen. All right. So, I mean, you know, maybe you just haven't had your annual checkup, but it's the beginning of the year. Let's start the year off right. You could also maybe not have been feeling well and you want to change your diet or make healthier decisions. Definitely this year, I think you should. So for whatever reason, it could be someone who is watching this who is diabetic, because diabetes just came through. That was something I just heard. So maybe you have a family history of diabetes. Maybe you need to be getting checked for that. Maybe you haven't been eating the way you know that you should, having this family history. So anyway, just go and be checked out if you're not feeling well, okay? But as I said, there's nothing wrong with getting an annual checkup, and it's January. It's a good time to get that in, get it done, okay? Privileged Lady was the next card, and then Child. So these cards fell together. Privileged Lady was on the table, and Child was on top of it. So you okay, again, this message is not for everyone. Okay, so Privileged Lady in this deck is like mistress. Okay, if it's not that, okay, these cards fell together as I mentioned before. Mistress and Child, not mistress, Privileged Lady and Child. So it could very well be the hurt that has happened is the mistress had a baby. If that's not it, you could have been this person, the other woman, and maybe because you were the other woman, this person, and I'm saying other woman, but you were the other person. So again, general neutral. You were the other person. This is a woman in the card, so that's why I said the other woman. Okay, so excuse me, gender neutral. The other person. If you are the other person, a child is why this had to come to an end. Or, so it could be that the other person is expecting a child, or their child is requiring some additional attention, or their child could be having bad health, and that is what's pulling them away from you, okay? Why they feel like they need to focus on other things right now and can't focus on you, this relationship. I'm sorry, this kind of turned into a love reading, didn't it? I do apologize for that. I do apologize. Again, I go in the direction that I'm guided. But yeah, privileged lady is actually looking. Wait, let me see. No, she's not. Okay. This could just be reminding you that you are quite privileged. So focus on what it is that you have instead of focusing on what you don't have. So again, pointing that out. And if you have children, maybe it's telling you focus on what you have. And this is something that you have, a child, and focus on your child. Or you could be with child. You could be expecting a child. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you. Remember to be graceful. Remember, communication is key. And forgive. And sometimes it's necessary for us to forgive ourselves. Okay? But the month of January, I think it's going to be about you healing and being very communicative this month. Okay? I love you guys. I will see you guys again in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I will be in my house. I would have relocated. That's the week that I'm relocating. So my readings may be a couple days late, but no fear. I will be back again, and my background and everything will be different. But I am looking forward to it because everything has been so stressful lately. Just with everything that I had going on with me, of course. But I am definitely guided to continue doing these readings for you guys. I know you guys need me. I know that you guys need me to be that messenger for you to get these messages to you that you truly need to hear, okay? I love you guys so much, all right? Of course, you know, if you need me before the 2 weeks, you can always reach out to me. My email address is below. I'll be more than happy to do a personal reading for you guys. But of course, my life is a little crazy right now, so I may not be able to do it right away. But of course, if you email me and you put urgent or something to that effect in the subject line, I'll know that you need a reading right away. And I will try my best, okay? Because next week is actually my last week at my current I'll say job. I'm transferring, but my current location. And then I'm going to be off for 2 weeks while I'm relocating and moving and things like that. So I may not be able to get the reading to you that same day, but I promise you will get it a lot faster, because other people who schedule it, sometimes they have to wait several days. But I will be able, within 24 hours, you will have your reading. Okay? I can guarantee you that. Anyway, you know, reach out to me if that's something you're interested in or something you feel like is needed. I know sometimes people need like an extended reading, like they feel like they need more messages or they need a little bit more clarity. I'm not sure yet if I want to start doing extended readings, maybe sometime in the future. But definitely if you have questions, or you know, if you have questions about something that's going on with you, you want to ask some open-ended questions, you reach out to me. I'll give you the price on those as well, and we can get those questions answered for you. But in any way that I can be there for you, know that I am. I'm constantly praying for you guys. And I hope you were able to receive these messages and felt these messages deeply. And if they resonated with you, I will see you guys again in 2 weeks. If it didn't resonate with you, go back to the beginning, meditate on the cards, pick another pile, and then I'll see you at that reading. Okay? Love and light, guys. Bye.